Hello everyone, good morning. Hope you had a beautiful week. Welcome to Nez. This is Nez Telly. So I want to talk about a book that took me like forever to read because I got carried away listening to some other audiobook or the other, and I have to stop doing that. I really have to school myself to stop doing that. But anyway, it's a beautiful book called Start With Why. Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Now, this book, funny enough, the interesting story about this book was that a teacher in my daughter's school was reading this book, and something about the cover just made me think. I was like, what is that? And basically it says how great leaders inspire everyone to action. Now I'm going to tell you a bit about the author. I'm going to tell you a lot about the author actually. Simon Sinek. Okay, Simon Sinek became very popular because of his TED Talk when he talks about how leaders inspire. So I think that TED Talk is what got him to start writing this book. Now his TED Talk is actually like the third highest viewed ever TED Talk in the world at I think 12 million now, or 11 million. Yeah, 11 million. So 11 million views. I know at million they start to abbreviate. Round up. Yeah, they start to round it up. So it's 11 million and then some. So Simon Sinek talks a lot about what he calls the gold circle. So in life and in everything you do. Now he talked about corporations using Apple. That's Apple the brand a lot. But I feel like this actually applies to everything you do in life, because the gold circle, he said in the gold circle, there's a gold circle, there are like 3 circles put together, right? One is inside the other. Okay, I should start putting drawings into my videos, shouldn't I? Anyway, so there are 3 circles. So the outer circle is your what, then the inner circle is your how, then the core, the actual center, is your why. So your why is what influences everything you do, how you do it, when you do it, whatever. Do you understand? That is what your why is. Now with corporations, when the corporations use their why to produce and sell their product, it affects the way they do everything. A lot of, like I said, he mentioned a lot to Apple, but he mentioned, like, you know, the Walmart, he mentioned Microsoft, he mentioned Southwest Airlines, so MLK, of course, he mentioned MLK, and he talked about the kind of impact MLK was able to have on that very day when he went and made his big I have a dream speech. And he was like, because MLK means Martin Luther King, by the way. Martin Luther King basically had told everybody why he was doing what he was doing, and he was able to cross through all the racial barriers to be able to get this message across. And in life in general, if you know why you are who you are, if you know why you do what you do, it affects everything you do. It affects the jobs that you take, the friends that you have, the people that you marry, the kind of company that you keep, the kind of people that you connect with, even the businesses that you do businesses with. I'm telling you, if you know your why, that's why I say it affects everything if you really put your mind to it. But okay, sorry, I have my trusty part today because I have so much to say and I'm trying to keep it at 5 minutes. Okay, so yeah, he says, okay, yeah, so this will help you to understand every major this thing, or any major arm or your realm of influence, whatever it is, it helps. And meanwhile, contrary to what you believe, people in leadership are not people that have title. All of us are leaders. You're a leader, I'm a leader. Everybody, trust me, somebody somewhere is leading, is using you to make a decision right now. So as a leader, because in the end, if you know your why as a leader, it's easier to get people to follow you, not because of what you can give them, but because they believe, they are inspired, not motivated by you, but they are inspired. That is what this book will do for you, to teach you how to get people to be inspired by what you believe. That's what you know, why you do what you do. Okay, this book is available in many places you can check out. I saw it on Hubmart, but it's everywhere really. If you look for it, you'll find it. When I say everywhere, it's everywhere. It's on, okay, well, I'm not seeing it on any of this. Meanwhile, our online stores, none of them sell as many books. That's not good. Why are our online bookstores not selling books? Like, you know, the big brands that we know. Why? In Nigeria, by the way, that's what I mean, in Nigeria. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. But anyway, not on there. I didn't see it on any of the online stores. But if you go to like Hubmart, you go to Pataba. I talked about Pataba. Pataba is the store at Adenu Ogusoya Mall in Surulere. It's available there. Then I think if you check Roving Heights too, it's also in Surulere, you would see it. But honestly, this book is not hard to find. It's everywhere. The e-version, of course, is also everywhere. Where you can buy it, there are so many places you can get it. But I really advise that you read this book. This book is really good. It opens your eyes to several ways to look at things. Now, like I said, the segment I really liked, I decided to talk about it. Okay, something that he called this is like a, let me see if I can bring it close to you. is a curve that explains the way people buy from you. Now, he talked about this. For me, it's a very nice way of opening my mind, because I'm a businesswoman. In case you all don't already know, for those that don't already know, I'm a fashion designer, so I'm a businesswoman. But she talked about that there are different people. There are different stages, there are different segments of people for every product that there is. There are the innovators. The innovators are people, they're like 2.5%. People, they buy like this, the instant something hits the market, as long as something that they like people that like electronics, once they see a new particular brand doing something new, they will just go for it. So those are the innovators. There's the early adapters, those that will likely buy earlier because these innovators have told them, okay, this is really cool, you should get it. So they will get it. Then there's the early majority. I think I fall into the early majority when it comes to things like electronics. Like, if I hear it's good, I still hear that it's still good. After a while, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get it. Then there's the late majority, people that buy much later, when it's like, okay, fine, everybody's buying it, so now we're going to buy it. Then there's the laggards. The laggards are the ones that wouldn't buy it unless they have no other choice. You know, like some people would never buy a smartphone until they find out that they went to the market and they don't find any other regular phone, they will get the smartphone. That's in the, I'm talking of the electronics companies. That's how it looks. So I really enjoyed that section. Okay, so that being said, that's enough of me and Simon Sinek, and start with why. What have you been reading? Have you been reading? This weekend is going to be so much fun. I'm going to GC Bank Fashion Weekend, okay, and I registered for master classes, and it's going to be so much fun. It has nothing to do with this video, but I just have to share it with you guys because it's just something I love going to all the time. I'd like to know what you're reading. Please comment, like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Meanwhile, speaking of subscription, we literally have 31 subscribers right now. Okay. Now, once 31 might not sound like a lot of number to you because you're talking of subscribers. To me, it's 30 people that are involved in reading. The more we read, the better we'll be. The bigger this community builds, the more we're going to have smarter decisions. So yes, that's 30 more people that are willing to read and talk about books and to find out about books. So yes, that's exciting. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. Bye.